Hey y'all, Kim here. We are doing our very first Q&A, and you can ask us all those nagging little questions you've had since the beginning. Over on Beholder's Eye Pod on Twitter, we have a pinned tweet with a lovely little form to fill out. Come ask us your questions, and we'll answer them on episode number 50. Thanks!
Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Maugraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalara of Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Magnar Skullgrim, Goliath Sorcerer.
Hibonite, the fire-kindled, wandering flameossifer.
Who wants to tell us what happened last time?
I think it's my turn now then. So, last time we started off by having ourselves a plan on how to sort of deal with this extra dimensional eye monster thing. Plan started with me trying to get up close and Thunderwave, but immediately I failed a wisdom check and got cursed and forced to try and push over the anvil. Luckily I was invisible and no one saw me do that. 2 paladins failed as well and they tried to. It turns out when you ignore the order of this curse, you take a lot of damage. I got hit hard, the 2 paladins got killed instantly. Magnar managed to skewer the weird eye creature, and we managed to do a skill check and get everyone out, luckily. I had the curse one of the curses removed from me, then discovered I had another curse, and we kind of came to the plan to travel with these people for a little while. I believe that's where we ended it, wasn't it, guys?
Well, the other big thing was because you guys didn't succeed with less than 2 failures, that means that the army outside that had Kringle Falls under siege knew that you left, and when we ended it, 2 of the Wyverns were flying over the woods trying to find which direction this group of people left or is going. So, and you guys have been traveling with them for a very short period of time after you got everyone out and started going. It's been maybe 45 minutes. So you know they are heading toward Castle Delacroix, which is a little bit northwest. Your destination, of course, has been everybody has been to the south one way or the other. So first things first, you hear the screams of the Wyverns as they begin searching. People start to freak out a little bit. How do you guys want to handle this situation, or do you at all?
When the Wyverns get within 150 feet, I will fireball them.
Okay, so everybody in the town came?
Yes, everybody in the town came, which is the reason that they knew that everybody had left. Is because
nobody's manning the battlements anymore, and
yeah, exactly.
So with it, like, is the whole kind of like paladin structure and stuff with us as well, and everybody?
Yes, they are. So they've got a pretty good defensive perimeter out there. If you guys want to leave that in their hands.
Yeah. In this sort of situation, at least I from Margraine's perspective, his bosses are here. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna let them handle it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we want to go south now? It would be the perfect opportunity.
They would make a good distraction, you're right.
When you put it like that, it doesn't sound as
It doesn't sound good, but it's true.
Hibonite.
If you think they're safe with your leaders, then it's not much of an issue.
Do you believe us 4 to be vital to their security, or do you think these battalion of paladins is enough?
Oh no, I don't fear for their security. I can't see a reason to not go. I'm searching for one. I want one, but
to not go with us.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think I personally think we should stay with these people, but you guys make great points. Well, if we're going to go, I need to speak to the bishop before we head out. You know, I need to get that whole, us attacking a high-ranking member of the church kind of thing squared away. But right after I talk to them, we can leave.
So, like, how close are the wyverns flying to us? I mean, like, are we under cover of trees and stuff?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
This area of Thalmer is very thick. Well, most of Thalmer, at least especially in the northern part, is very thick with trees. So you guys you're moving under the cover of trees. So they're searching for you. You can hear them screeching as they're searching around, but you don't feel like they have a beat on you.
Okay.
Would it be too much out of our way to at least make this day's journey with them, and when they maybe hitch up for the night, I can have my discussion and we can then go our own way? You know, I would like to take care of this.
Could we possibly find the Archbishop in the crowd somewhere?
Yeah, he's not hard to spot. He's traveling with a bit of a caravan around him. He's got about 5 paladins just surrounding him. He's an older man, as I described before. He's wearing that armor that in his old age is a little bit too big for him. So he's kind of shrunken. But yeah, he's not hard to find.
Yeah, just because in Margraine's current position, I'm just worried about his reception in Kalendor. Does that make sense? Like the news of him attacking a high-ranking member of the church already made its way to Durnholm. People in the church in Kalendor would also know.
Right.
Getting it squared away with at least Bishop Ulysses, would clear it up.
Do we have to wait till evening, Margraine? He's over there. Could we just walk over and talk to him?
Now. Yeah, we can talk to him now. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, sure.
All right, so you make your way over there. He's riding on horseback.
Hello.
Margraine, how are you?
Well, I think we've all been better.
I would agree.
My friends and I, we have business we need to attend to, and I wanted to make sure that everything was okay before I left.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
What do you mean, okay?
Well, I'm sure you heard of the situation that happened in the mountains involving St. Crowley's people.
People say things, people talk. Of course, if you were to ever come around, we'd have to stay with you and make sure we had a tribunal to speak about this, but luckily we haven't seen you in a while.
If I were to ever come around. I see. Well, if you see me, what would you say to me would be the best thing to do about this around other members of the church?
Well, the church has issued no edict, no proclamation, because you haven't been around, so we can't actually go and present this case before the Grand Abbot, have we?
I see.
So, as of now, you are a paladin in good standing with the Order of St. Eligius.
I see. Well, before anybody does see me, I'll have my leave then. And I'll just say, be careful of Crowleys. I don't know if they have everybody's best intentions at heart. And yeah.
Yes, thank you, whoever you are.
And Margarine will leave. Okay. It's good to have people who got your back. Okay. Yeah. Everything's clear. It's probably better actually if I'm not seen at Delacroix with my brothers.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you guys head down south. Anything? Well, first of all, the wyverns are out there flying around, searching. So you do have to make your way and avoid them because even though they're looking for a huge group of people, they're still bad guys. So go ahead and everybody give me, once again, either survival or stealth.
That's a 7.
11 for stealth.
10.
Doesn't really matter. That's a 4.
Now, luckily, these are...
How did Hibernite roll the best?
I have a +1 in either, and I rolled a 3.
Did anybody...
Boost as well.
Nobody got worse than a 6, I hope, right?
No, I got a 4.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Okay. I was like, this is great. They're always ripping on me for rolling like 22s. I rolled 6. This is perfect.
No, I rolled a 4. No worries.
And the wyvern scoops you up and eats you.
So, because Margraine's stealth there, the Wyverns definitely notice you guys and start coming down. Everybody give me an initiative roll, please.
Oh, fun.
That's a nat 20.
Whoa.
Too bad
That's
it
also
doesn't count
a
for mine.
nat 20.
That's a nat 1.
What? Margarine?
Yeah, 21.
Nice.
I got a nat 1.
You did? Wow.
We're all
Balance
naturals.
things out.
Okay.
Not Magnar.
Except for
Why
me.
isn't that- All right, so the Wyverns come running, or flying down, swooping toward you. You've got the two scribes, which you were calling the shamans before, but as Hibonite noted, they were called scribes in the book, in the Grimoire of Murat Hull. So they're on the back. They've got their large staffs out as well. And it is your turn first, Zalara of Termez. What are you doing?
I assume they are not low enough for me to jump off of Magnar and stab them in the face.
No, not yet, but
Okay.
they probably will be fairly soon.
Okay, I'm gonna light crossbow. I'm gonna aim for the one on the left.
Okay. And
With a 9.
that'll be Wyvern. Okay. You shoot at Wyvern and miss.
Well, that was fun.
All right, Margraine, it's your turn.
Okay. Margraine's gonna pull out his bow and take a shot at them.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
Which one are you shooting at?
At the shaman on the back, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds like the smartest idea.
Yes, so actually a 17 will hit.
Awesome. For 9 piercing damage. And I'll take another shot. A 10 doesn't hit, I'm assuming.
10 does not hit. We're looking for a DC 15 here, guys.
Okay. Yep, that's Margraine done then.
Okay. All right. And then next in line, we have actually Vadhava. So, attacking the Wyvern on the right, whose name is Shirley, she will fire off a fireball and do that at level 4, which will do a critical failure for the first roll damage. I mean, no.
It's just a 1.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just damage.
You don't aim with a fireball.
Don't explode
it's
the baby.
No,
dex
you don't aim.
saves or whatever.
You're right. So hold on, we're gonna do a. So
well,
you can't
my
see
quest
her
is
roll?
done.
Yeah. Okay. So and then 25 total points of damage to that Wyvern, whose name is Shirley. All right, it is your turn, Magnar.
All right. So the scribe that Margraine hit, was that the same Shirley Wyvern scribe?
No,
or is that a
that's the
different
Wyvern.
Okay. Did it look like Shirley's scribe got hit with that fireball?
Oh, you know what? Good call, because I was a bad DM there and I forgot to do the save. So give me a second. Well, both of them definitely got some kind of damage from that. And actually, yeah, that scribe looks like it's hurt pretty bad.
All right, then I will magic missile the scribe on the one that Vadhava just blew up.
Okay.
So rage, reckless attack, 22 to hit.
22
8
definitely
piercing,
hits.
and then 5 radiant damage. Is the scribe still up?
So that's 13, right?
13 total.
Okay. Yeah, it's still up.
All right, and then the second one will go to him as well. 23 to hit, 6 more damage.
Ooh, dude's looking ragged. Not liking that at all. Okay, so because you were the last one to unleash some hellscape on them, that guy is going to lift up his staff there, and you've got to make a Dex saving throw, DC 14.
All right, 21 crit.
Nice. Okay, so you're just gonna take half as a lightning bolt comes shooting out through the trees, singeing everything in its path, and you are gonna take 14 points of damage.
All right.
Lucky you're only taking half.
Yeah.
That nearly takes me out in 1.
All right, the next scribe is going, and he does not care that there's a lady with a baby. Oh, Vadhava. Oh, Vadhava.
Can I give my inspiration to her?
Nope, because she's not. I'll let you do that to a PC, but not to your former sort of wife. Smacks her for 32 points of damage. She is still up, but she looks charred from the inside. Smoke's coming out of her mouth. She's not looking good.
Do we have the benefit of like a long rest or anything, or are we still in the same situation we were?
Yeah, no, there was no long rest. That was
I was just making sure, you know?
Yeah, no. What game are you playing, man? No. All right, it is now Shirley's turn, and she's going to swoop down, and all right, we're going to do this. Shirley doesn't care. All right, so 1 is Margraine, 2 is Magnar, 3 is Hibonite, and 4 is Zalara. So that is 4, which is Zalara.
Oh, of course.
So it swoops down and will try and bite. 17 to hit.
Yep. Just barely clears my armor.
Okay, take 11 points of damage, and then it will use its... one other thing about... You were asking me what the difference between dragons and wyverns were. The other thing is it's got a giant scorpion tail in the back.
Of course it does. Mm-hmm,
and so it'll try and swing that at you. A 20, I'm assuming, hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need you to take 7 points of piercing damage, and then I need you to roll a DC 15 Constitution.
That's a 19.
Okay, so you get poison damage. Luckily, you're only taking half of that, so you will take 12 points of poison damage.
Okay, and how many piercing was that?
7. It was 11 for the bite. The sting gave you another 7, so that's 18, and then 12 on top of that, so that's 30.
Yeah, I have 2 hit points.
Remember, we bought healing things.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay, it is now, after Shirley's turn, it is now Wyvern's, and she is going to swoop down and attack. She cannot attack... Can I do... Yeah. She cannot attack Zalara, because Shirley's in the way. So, 1 to 2 is Margraine, 3 to 4 is Magnar, and 5 to 6 is Hibonite. 5, so that's Hibonite. It comes down and will try and bite you. All right, 21 hits for 12 points of damage. It's going to try with the stinger, and
down to 4.
13. Does 13 hit?
Miss. I have a 16.
All right, you completely miss as the stinger comes by. All right, guys. It is now your turn, Hibonite.
Can I get both of the wyverns and their riders in a 40-foot diameter sphere?
Yeah.
And none of us?
Yeah, because you'll be shooting. If you shoot upwards, yeah,
I'll try
so you
to make
can do
sure.
that.
So for flair, I'd like combat rolled out of the way of the last attack and fireball up at them.
Absolutely, I love that.
It's level 3, so that is a DC 15 dexterity save and 25 points of damage if they fail, and half if they pass.
So, all right. Tell me what it looks like when the rider on Shirley dies.
I like the idea of as the fireball goes off, they just get blasted off. As a small smut, like just a streaming fireball coming off of it, where they catch fire.
Okay. That's exactly
like a secondary
what
explosion sort of thing.
Yeah. And you said it was 25 points of damage?
25, yeah.
Okay.
And half if they pass the deck save.
Okay, so that's... God, that was a good one. All right. So none of them are looking. The scribe screams and pulls Wyvern up and will try and fly away. So I'm gonna give. Well, really, you guys are all close enough. Everybody gets an attack of opportunity.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Not with a 7, I don't.
I flail my fist for a 7.
Witch bolt.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
Slashing, and this is the first round, so 7.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
Okay, for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
All right. Okay, so that scribe and which one did I say? Shirley? No, Wyvern. Fly off. Which one was it?
I don't remember.
So that scribe and Wyvern fly off and fly into the night sky, screaming. You've only got one Wyvern left, which we'll say is Shirley. So it is now your turn, Zalara.
So I'm gonna quaff a healing potion. That's 2d4 plus 4, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so 8 points. And then I am going to... I get 2 attacks, so I'm going to short sword it twice, or at least attempt to. And that's a 20 to hit the first time.
Yep, 20 hits.
For 5 piercing damage, and then 11 for the second.
Okay. And So 11 misses though.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my movement to go away and kind of hide.
Okay. Since you're engaged with this person though, and you just attacked, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity. Are you okay with that?
They get disadvantage because of my bracer.
Right. Okay, cool. Then I will go ahead and they will bite at you. Okay, so they'll bite at you 15.
Does not hit.
Okay, so you're able to get away. All right, Margaret, it's your turn.
Is there anything within melee range?
Yeah, you'll be able to easily get up there and attack the one that just was in combat with Zalara.
Okay, I will attempt to hit with a warhammer then. I'm assuming 13 doesn't hit.
You would be wrong. 13 actually hits.
Oh, for 10 bludgeoning damage. And a 17 hits then for another 7 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Okay. Holy God. You guys are kind of, you're a little glass cannony because, you guys can't really take it, but man, you can dish it out. Holy crap. All right. It is Vodhava's turn, and she not happy. So I'm going to do another fireball. She's an angry mama. Okay, here we go. Fireball at it. Holy crap. Okay. You guys need to raise in levels. You can do a lot more damage.
It's amazing how that works.
Yeah,
DM.
right? Okay, so she shoots off a fireball. The Wyvern barely is able to cut some of the damage down, but it still is obviously in a lot of pain. All right, it's still up, but it's not doing well. Not at all. Okay, who is next? It is Magnar. Your turn, buddy.
All right, I leap forward and cloud of daggers. 21 for 11 slashing and 8 radiant.
Nice.
Describe what it looks like when it dies.
All right, so I leap up just as the fire is dissipating, and I cleave right through its neck, and it goes flying into a tree, smashes into it, and just flops over. And then the head just goes flying into above the tree line.
Very cool.
Magnar's getting those last shots in.
Would the one flying away, Alex, still be within 120 feet?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it would be. Yeah.
I'll cast that as second level against it.
Okay.
So that's 5 darts hit it for 12 damage.
And so are you attacking the Wyvern or are you attacking the dude?
The Wyvern.
Okay. So it screams in pain, but does not fall.
Would it be in range for another one in 6 seconds?
No, definitely not. Wait, it's 120?
120, yeah.
No, sorry.
That's right. We'll have to
80
try.
feet. It flies at 80 feet a turn.
Damn.
Okay, so you guys you've taken out 2 Wyverns. You've taken out, or 1 Wyvern, and one of the scribes has flown off on the other one. What do you guys want to do at this point?
Get somewhere safe
Crack
and
the-
sleep.
Did we kill a scribe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loot the
Crack the
bodies.
cage open.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys do find the staff of lightning bolts, which you do have that. Whoever wants to take that,
Does it
cut open the
require magical attunement or any form of magic ability?
yeah, it's definitely going to require attunement. It has 7 charges total in it.
It's been used twice.
It has been
Just
used once.
Both of them had one. Okay.
I will do more damage with my regular attacks, so I probably don't need it.
It'd be a good addition to have more backup spells for me.
Yeah, Margarine doesn't need it.
It could be handy for Solara, but
Yeah, you seem to miss with your crossbow a lot, so.
So yeah, I don't know. Do you want to do rock, paper, scissors? Hibonite? No, I can hit with my fist if I run out. You do nothing.
Yeah, it would be nice to
That's
have a backup rather than I will attempt to stab him with a dagger. I do nothing.
Oh,
not
here's this
proficient in it.
quarterstaff I've never mentioned before.
It's just decorative.
So here, you can have a stick that's more than decorative.
And Vodhava says, Magnar, here,
Yes.
you got to take her.
Yes.
And I'll swap like a healing potion for her.
Okay.
Well,
She'll
yeah.
glug.
And I'll give her 6 points of lay on hands,
Okay.
because that's all I've got left.
Oh man, that hurt.
It's a wand of lightning bolts, wasn't it, Alex?
Yep, it's a staff. I mean, for flavor. But yeah,
but for the
it's a wand of lightning
character
bolts. Yep.
For DMG, look up.
Yep.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
We need to get under better cover.
Yes, and we need to rest.
Yes, it's been a long day.
Okay,
Yet
whoever
another one.
wants to do it,
Survival.
survival.
Can we just assist Zalara?
Sure, if
20.
you want to do that.
Okay.
No need.
Okay, so Zalara finds you guys a place that will keep you safe under the cover and allow you guys to get some rest. Now, are you guys setting up any kind of watch system?
Who's best? Feeling
I'm-
the best right now.
I'm
Probably
feeling
me.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'm full.
Okay.
I am not.
I'm gonna go to bed first.
Yep.
Yeah, Valhalla
Cool.
says she is as well, but both of you only need to meditate for 4 hours too, so.
Exactly. So I will come in back in 4 hours and be the rest of the night.
Okay. You guys set up a shift system, and in the middle of the night, as you're resting, there's a rumble. The whole ground starts to shake. You hear a cracking sound, and you see from the direction of Kringle Falls a bright fireball shooting through the night. It's very similar to three of you as to what you saw in that first cave. You see, even from this far distance, there seems to be a gigantic pale woman. She's a little bit more formed than she was the first time you saw her, as she's screaming, flying through the sky, flying out west, gaining more air than the first one. She doesn't cut through the trees, she flies above them and sinks into the western night sky.
Damn.
Oops.
That was in the cathedral?
I'm sure that's fine.
I think the surge, right, is her, and she just got more power because of the cathedral.
How many more places like this are there?
I don't know.
Have you heard of anything like this? Hibonite in your reading?
How many
Give me-
saints are there? Because if that amber was placed by a saint, maybe it's one for each saint.
10.
10, so it's speculate at 8 more. Unless there's ones that we don't know about have been broken as well.
Well, the first thing that was broken that let that surge out wasn't associated with any order, as far as I'm aware.
Well, we don't know what was broken. It was in a mine shaft. We didn't see.
Could be
True.
something long and lost that belonged to a saint. It doesn't necessarily have to be at a church, per se. Could just
True.
be a place of power that the saints put something down to protect, like the anvil.
It could be a forgotten saint.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Wow. Well, I don't know what we do from here other than continue on, get your child safe.
Yes. If anywhere is safe anymore.
Um,
If these continue to be released.
It was quite pretty. Maybe it'll be okay.
Yes, a giant screaming woman flying into the night sky on fire is probably safe, yes.
I mean, she puts on a good display.
If she were a bard, I would be okay with it.
yes.
I still believe that my people's place is probably the safest place at the minute.
Well, what do we know? The old gods, our gods.
Your
Are
gods are the
supposed
new
to-
gods, aren't they? Theos
Ulfur is an old god, isn't he?
Ulfur's an
That's-
old god. I don't know. I don't know much about your god. I think Theos is a new god. My people are old people. Your people are new people. And this all stuff goes back to like before the world was swallowed, I'm guessing.
Well, let's look at it this way. I know everybody's saying Theos is one of the newer gods, but Marat Hall was kept trapped under a temple of Grommash.
That's true.
Grommash is as old as Ulfur. I think the priest said as much. Marat Hall, when he flew over, he said something about the usurper gods, the false gods,
Oh, when Marat Hall was flying over Kringle Falls, the woman who he said is his mother is the same person that Kazrak told me locked them away from their afterlives. So there's a good chance that's all tied in together as well.
I see.
Locked the old gods away from the afterlife?
Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? Yeah, should probably catch you up on. So, I act the fool.
Yes.
You probably think I am the fool, but I'm actually the next leader of my people, and that's why we're going to see them, because that's probably the best place to put your wife, because they sort of should listen to me. And when you got your cloak and Tin Can got his can, I got a heart made of pure fire, and I, flex the energy again to make it light up a bit.
Yeah, you showed me
And,
that last time.
Yeah. And the rune I showed you at Castle Delacroix that I then burnt up straight away, that was actually a rune for a gate to get my god, dragon god, king, fire person back into the right place, who's also told me I'm the last hope for my people to get into their afterlife because they're now locked away and they can't see each other, and that's kind of sucky. What else was there? It's been a weird time.
What? Why are you telling us now?
Well, I didn't tell people before because it's kind of important not to reveal who I am normally. So I had to trust everyone, and then after your wife blew me up, I thought maybe I should probably talk a little bit about it. So I told Margraine when he was having his crisis of faith again. So
Again.
and then just now I forgot I didn't tell you guys, so I probably should tell you guys, and then I decided to tell you guys.
We
Fair.
appreciate that.
So you've had the dreams too then?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, the first one, my heart was ripped out and fire poured down my throat, and then I got a new heart, and I also had a vision where lots of bad things were happening to my people. Weird black creatures killing everyone. Oh, and I believe the gate to release my people is in the fire plane, the elemental plane of fire, which I'm not entirely sure how to get back to get to. So that's why we need to also see my dad. And the Castract did say about going through a mountain. My people live on a mountain, so that could be tied together as well.
Ah.
Just one or two things I forgot to mention. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten more things as well, but they'll come up at some point, I'm sure. They're probably important, but you know me.
Well, so you're the leader of your people?
No, I'm to be the next leader. Part of my journey out here on the pilgrimage is also to see the other people, other different leaders of the other clans. So like Sophie, to find her people, and there's also a water version and an earth version. And my dad's the actual leader, and then my sister's the first daughter who protects the village. My other sister's going to be the one who speaks of peace, that sort of thing.
Oh.
Yeah, family's weird.
Well, sure. So you are on a mission to just explore the world and find out about other people? Or is there, like, are you supposed to be an ambassador?
Sort of. Find useful things for the clan. So these ribcage books is lots of history.
Okay.
So I grabbed them. Try and make allies, not necessarily leaders or nations, but people who are useful. And also, allied nations are always going to be good if someone ever attacks us, but we're quite out of the way, so no one really should. And gain knowledge, try and find ways to help grow the clan. Don't die. Usually a good idea.
You kind of failed that last one a couple times.
Well, I'm still alive, so
Fair.
the way I see it, I'm beating death at the minute.
It seems to me either Theos or Theos and the old gods were able to keep this whatever down, Tatuman.
Mm-hmm.
Considering how divided Theos is amongst all of Margraine's friends, perhaps they just need to be reunited in order to strengthen that whatever prison they created.
I mean, that does sound like an idea. You know, Theos has been acting first against these creatures.
So, if they've taken a piece from a mountain now, where there's the red silver that first time, and now they've taken a piece from a cathedral under an anvil with stuff that looked like this, and she points to her bracer. Maybe it has something to do with a metal or something that's holding each of these different pieces at bay. Like maybe the red silver was holding whatever was in that in the mine. Maybe the anvil is made of something else that's holding that one down. And once you remove it, like they removed the red silver from the mine because they were starting to get it out of there again. And apparently they were able to move the anvil, I'm assuming.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps us, but it makes sense.
Was it the anvil was made of the thing from your bracer, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or was it stuff? Yeah, okay. I'll just make sure I'm ahead.
This gem thing.
So what is special about it?
It was used it was the heart of Hrothgar, is that right?
Hathor.
Hathor. the Heart of Hathor, and it was used to help defeat the demons once upon a time, and this is just a tiny piece of it. So if the anvil was also made from it, maybe it was gigantic. I don't know how big the gem was originally.
And the name Hathor is one that Magnard and Hibonite, of course, actually I think maybe all of you are familiar with, because that's what some of the ghosts were saying in the darkness.
In
when
the
you
castle.
guys- in the castle.
I wrote Hathor, God Hathor.
Yeah, and yeah, back up at the St. Crowley, there was a lot of people talking about him. So maybe we were seeing into the past when they were having a fight. Maybe that's where this gem. I'm not sure.
So I see onyx stone, part of Hathor's heart. Was that part of that?
That's part of Zalara's
Talking.
bracer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's my bracer.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't have context in my notes, so I wasn't sure. I just wrote onyx stone with part of Hathor's heart. So.
Yeah. Huh.
Change that.
Well, you said you need to free your God King Hibonite?
God King Dragonfire thing.
And if he's on the other side to talk
Well-
him on.
You know when we died and we saw Creepy Face Man?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
What's his name?
Melblum.
Noblum.
Melbourne, that's it. You weren't there. That was when we died in the mountain originally.
He has no eyes and his mouth hangs open.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Huh.
He's
He
freaky.
knows of...
when I died kind of at the mountain when I fell down.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, yeah, you did die with us as well.
I dreamed
Maybe it's us
of
as a
him.
group. But yeah, he was in the afterlife thing, and he's the one who sort of told that my people can't go to our heaven, or whatever it is. So
Interesting.
Noblum told you that?
yeah, and then Kazdrak told me that it was what was it? Anata? I'm terrible with names.
Not Oman?
Or-
Anatona?
Anatona, that's it.
Anatona.
Anatona. Kazdrak told me that Anatona,
Not to
I'm
know.
gonna still murder it every time I say it, locked my people's afterlife away, and the different dragon god things kept the door open as long as they could, but now they're trapped on the wrong side of it as well, which stops everyone else getting through. And it's my job to now release them, and I'm the last hope for all of my people. I'm guessing for all the 4 clans as well. So no pressure.
That is a heavy burden.
Yeah,
Well-
I'm trying not to think about it and repressing it a bit, so I don't have to break down under stress and have more madness.
More
More
madness?
Yeah, the cleric who cured me of one curse told me that I have another curse. It's some madness thing, but I'm not sure what he's talking about.
You seem fine to me.
Oh, I've been perfectly fine. No weirdness has happened to me in ages. No more weird than everything else that happens to us.
Yeah.
I see. Well, maybe we should just, take one step first, right? Get to the capital and figure out what we're doing from there, right?
The issue with that, I'm sure Hibonite and I are not welcome.
Well, they dropped the charges, so we'd still be welcome, but there are probably still people trying to kill us, which is
On
no
paper.
different to everywhere else we've been so far.
Well, then where are we going?
And
Well-
real quick, Vadhava says, look, I have some experience in courtly life, and everybody is smiling at each other, but they're all enemies trying to climb the ladder. So, if you're there legally, you're not in any different state than many of the courtiers and other royals there.
And what's the worst that can happen? He can just kidnap you again or something. That worked out well last time.
I mean, I'm sure there's also groups of people dedicated to killing people silently inside cities in this land. There seem to be lots of savory types.
I've never known that sort of person, so I don't know.
But it
Which city are we headed to, Alex? What's the name of it?
You guys were
Kalandor.
talking... Yeah, Kalandor. You guys were talking about going to Kalandor, which is the
Okay.
capital.
If you're worried about the blue rose, there's definitely blue rose in Kalandor. I can guarantee you that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if that's what you were getting at.
Are we worried about them, though?
Well, Madame Granite, when she sent me my letter saying that, I don't have any favor anymore and that, I can't help her anymore, that had a blue rose on it. So it can't be good.
Oh. don't suppose Madame Granite's the head of the Blue Rose in Durnholm?
I have no clue.
That would be interesting. Anyway.
Seemed perfectly savoury to me. She didn't even ask for a favour yet.
Yet.
Well, if as long as it gets done one day, doesn't matter if I actually
No,
do
I
it straight away.
think the whole deal is off. I can't do my deal anymore.
Well, we got what we needed from it, so we get off on the better side initially, at least.
Hopefully.
Just another group coming after us.
Yeah. Add it to the list of people who want us dead. It's like a book at this point.
This mortal man is the least of our worries when we have all of these demons.
Fair.
Fair caught.
So, are we just heading to the capital? Or are we heading to my people? Or
The capital's on the way, right?
I meant as like our end goal at the minute. Does Valhalla actually intend to go towards my people, or do you wish to stay at just Calendar, where it's probably it's not as safe?
I would like to. I'm from Calendar. I would like to at least see it and make my decision from there.
Do you have family still there?
I do.
I would like to meet them.
She smiles. And
Always be good to say goodbye in person.
Yeah, you know so much
I
about
only
the
say
person.
because the next ruling party of a group of people, everyone will be on your side and protecting you, whereas you have a small group of people inside a city of people who can be turned against you.
That's a fair point.
Just saying.
All right, so are you guys decided you're going to head to Calendar, or what's the call?
I think so.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
plan.
So you make your way down to the capital, and we will pick up the adventure next time. Thanks for listening to episode 41, Wyvern and Shirley. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. I really enjoy making my own creatures, which I do most of the time, but when I can throw in a D&D staple, I absolutely love it, and had a lot of fun playing with those Wyverns. If you enjoy what we do, please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, or whatever podcast app you use. It helps us out immensely. If you leave us a 5-star review, we will read it on the air. We actually have one this week by, and I have no idea if this is supposed to be something or it's just a keyboard smash, but it looks like Duff-Fed Ekshid and Duff-Fed Ekshid writes, loving it so far. I'm not very far in yet, but I'm here for the barbarian screaming spell names while doing mundane melee and ranged attacks. Thanks, Duff-Fed Ekshid. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at BeholdersIPod and our website, beholdersicast.com. You can follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3rd, Ben, who plays Magnar, at Miro4D2, Kim, who plays Lara, at Metzgirl, and Sam, who plays Margraine, at Samsalot007. Editing performed by Sam Canary. Music and effects editing by Benjamin Floyd. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. All music by INCOMPETECH, Water Prelude, Long Note 4, Death and Axes, Grim Idol, Mountain Emperor, Crossing the Chasm, Curse of the Scarab, and Our Journey Begins, all by Kevin MacLeod, INCOMPETECH.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/. All sound effects by Zapsplat.com. Please check the show notes for further details.